Saddam Hussein. Saudi Arabia, backed by America, comes in and supports Hussein in his attacks in the Shatt al-Arab.
How'd you get those dance moves? Welcome back, my cat daddies, to Nate's Aerobics. Yeah, everybody, come on. Hey, everybody, I'm going to teach you how to do the Brooklyn Nets dance, all right? So first, you're going to want to put your right foot over here. And then you want to take both hands and place them over here. Kind of like you're playing basketball. And then you're going to want to do bing, 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 bing. My friends right here will be my friends also. Okay, let's begin. Get in position, everybody. Let's go! Now let's spin it! Yeah! Alright, everybody, the final dance. You know it, the floss. Your grandparents were doing this back in the 60s. You're gonna go here, opposite groove. Here, 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 here. And maybe your Fortnite dance again, we do not care. Alright, everybody, let's begin. Hey, 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 bing, 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 bing.
Hey man, what the?
Oh, hey, John there.
You know what? I'm not going to homecoming anymore.
We'll go to homecoming with you.
Welcome to the Transcript.
Hi, I'm Gabby, and welcome to the Transcript. This week, Politicked Off investigates the Mueller report. Hamped Up discusses pre-meet routines with cross-country runners. Smarts and Crafts carves pumpkins with Mrs. Kielbasa. And Let's Talk unfolds controversial topic of censorship. Stay tuned for the end of the episode for important information about theater tech.
On Sunday, President Trump announced that Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, a key leader of the Islamic State terrorist group, detonated an explosive suicide vest in his compound, killing himself and 3 others. The high-risk operation brings an end to the years-long hunt for the man who transformed the Islamic State from an underground insurgent movement into a massive quasi-state. The House voted on Tuesday to pass legislation formally recognizing the 1915 Armenian genocide. An estimated 1.5 million Armenians were killed under the Ottoman Empire, and the legislation passed officially designates and recognizes this as genocide. Turkey has continued to deny the genocide occurred, and the country's foreign minister, Mevlut Cavusoglu, called the resolution an attempt to rewrite history. The vote passed with an overwhelming majority. On Wednesday, Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey declared an eradication of all political advertising using the Twitter platform's paid pushed advertising system. Other social media platforms, such as Facebook, have declined to follow suit, citing a neutral stance on which advertisers are allowed.
I'm Jamie.
And I'm John.
The New England Patriots are still perfect for this season at 8-0 after beating the Browns 27-13.
This was a game of mistakes by the Browns early in the game, and the Patriots taking advantage of those mistakes. Cleveland had a string of 3 offensive plays that all resulted in turnovers. The first was a fumble that was recovered by Hightower, who took it to the end zone for a touchdown. On the next offensive snap for the Browns, They fumbled once again, and Devin McCourty recovered. New England completed another turnover when Lawrence Guy was able to intercept the pass, resulting in Tom Brady scoring another touchdown. The Browns dug themselves into a deep hole with those errors, along with the 13 penalties they were called for.
Tune in Sunday when the Patriots take on the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh yeah!
The Mueller report. Nearly an entire presidential term of investigation and intrigue revolving around the U.S. election and campaigning system. What effect did this report actually have? How many people have been brought up on charges and for the allegations laid out by Mueller? This many people. This many people. And also this guy, forgot about him. So, to understand, read the entire Mueller report, front to back. And today we're going to go over every person that was brought up on charges as a result of Mr. Mueller. It shouldn't be too hard. These are blank pieces of paper. I don't want to destroy the environment. These are happening in no particular order because Rick Gates, political consultant, he was charged with lying to the FBI and financial fraud. Michael T. Flynn, he's a former Navy Lieutenant General and the former National Security Advisor. He lied to the FBI. Don't lie to the FBI. Richard Pinedo, he ran an online service where he would commit identity fraud essentially. He also has by far the best picture. So, for this next one, we didn't actually have a picture of these people because classified information and all. But it's 13 Russian nationals and 3 Russian companies charged with conspiracy to defraud the US government, conspiracy to commit bank fraud, and identity theft. Michael Cohen, the one you've heard of, former lawyer, lying to Congress. Paul Manafort, the other one you've heard of. He's a lobbyist, a former lawyer, and a campaign advisor. He was charged with a lot more than the other people. Tax evasion, bank fraud, witness tampering, and failure to disclose a foreign account. Another guy who definitely looks like he woke up and decided to commit treason essentially. Konstantin V. Kilimnik, political consultant and obstruction of justice. George Papadopoulos, it'll be on the screen how his name is spelled because it's very hard to pronounce. Political advisor, and he lied to the FBI as well. Don't lie to the FBI, it's a surefire way to get you in jail. Alex van der Zwaan, a heartthrob, such a pretty treason, such a pretty, what is the word, traitor. He's a lawyer and he was lying to FBI and impeding the investigation. But oh, look at that face! Pringles man! Just kidding, it's Roger J. Stone. He's actually pending prosecution, but he's been indicted. He was a lobbyist, a strategist, and an author, obstruction of official proceedings, making false statements, and witness tampering. Jesus Christ, Roger. Last one. Again, we didn't have photos of them, so it's Putin again because 12 Russian intelligence officers who have not yet been tried. So they are charged with identity theft, conspiracy to commit crimes against the United States, and conspiracy to launder money. But there's something wrong. Yes, all these people were mentioned in the document, but there has to be something more connecting them. There has to be. I need to take a look at my notes. I got it. I figured it all out. It's all in my notes. It's all right here. Everything is connected. We got the Russian islands, or the Russian trifecta with Cohen Island, with a hotel on it. It has a hotel on it because he tried to build a hotel in Russia. And then everyone, basically everyone was employed by Manafort. But Flynn is all alone. Except, how did I not see this? Flynn was the national security advisor and Manafort, he helped run the campaign. The political consultants, Pinedo, how did I not figure this out? His name is only mentioned 1,500 times in the document. The thing that connects Flynn with the Russian triangle, with the capitalism colonies. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's
Hola, Bienvenidos a Smarts and Crafts.
Today we are here with
Sandra Kielbasa.
Today we will be carving pumpkins.
I am a Spanish teacher here at Northampton High School. I've been teaching here for 33 years. That was in my first year teaching, and these kids had brought their cat to school, and they needed a place to keep their cat. So all day they had this cat in a box in my classroom, and then in the last period of the day, there was more than a meow. The cat broke out of the box it was in. There was utter chaos, major uproar. The nun who was teaching next to me busted through the door, gave me a very disapproving look, and I just thought to myself, oh boy, I'm going to be in trouble.
Have you ever traveled abroad?
Oh yes, Mary Green, of course I've traveled abroad.
What's your favorite Halloween movie?
OMG, anything, Mary Green, anything. Hey, if it says chocolate, I like it. And now, time for the big reveal. And I don't want to hear anything from the art teachers about my artistic ability, or lack thereof. Okay, everybody, clear your desks. We're having a pop quiz. No cheating, no collaboration. Pop quiz.
Are you ready?
I have no idea what's on this quiz.
We are here to help. Vaca. Oveja. Perro.
Stefan, wake up! Wake up! Stefan? Gracias. Wow. Great job, Stefan.
Welcome to Hamped Up.
Y'all ready for this?
As the fall sports season comes to an end, the championship part of the sports season at Northampton High School is upon us. Last weekend at Stanley Park, the boys cross-country team won PVACs, with the girls cross-country team coming in a close second to Amherst. With Western Mass 2 weeks out for the teams and running being a very mentally challenging sport, cross-country runners across Western Mass are doing all they can to mentally prepare for the rest of the season. We sat down with the cross-country runners from both the boys and girls cross-country teams to ask them about their pre-meet processes that help them succeed.
I like to braid my hair before my races, and I have to make sure my shoelaces are like tied flat, like not twisted.
Before my race, I only eat crackers so I don't puke.
Before my race, I always listen to the same playlist I created last year to like get in the zone.
So before a race, I normally save as much energy as possible, and during my race I like to have fun. So one of the things that I've done in the past is I've face painted my entire face, and I've worn a headband and sunglasses, and I've looked pretty stupid, but that's okay. It was fun.
What superstitions do I have before I race? That's a great question. I don't really think I have very many. I usually like to take a cold shower the morning before a race. Sort of gets me in the mindset. But other than that, really sort of just try and focus. I think I overthink things. A lot of people do. So I just try and stay focused. Not a lot. Occasionally I'll like bathe in tomato juice, but that's like only for a big race.
Girls soccer lost on Wednesday against East Longmeadow 4-2. Boys soccer won on Wednesday against Frontier 4-1. Field hockey lost on Friday 2-0 against Frontier. Girls cross country got second at their PVX tournament to Amherst on Saturday, and the boys won. Football won their game on Friday against Minnetonka 35-34 and have a game tonight against Amherst at Amherst High School. Come support. Also, vote Toby Lesperons for Mass Live Athlete of the Week.
On Monday the 21st, a bill was proposed to the Massachusetts state legislature that would penalize the use of the word The proposal has sparked nationwide discussion over if hate speech, slurs, or vulgar language should be policed, and if, how. Could banning the word lead to the end of the use of derogatory terms? Would a new word just replace it? Or would it be used even more after the ban? Let's talk. Do you use the B word regularly?
Yes, I would say.
I'd try not to.
Yes.
Do you think it should be banned?
No. Well, I don't know. I feel like there are other things people could do to try to like stop sexism, if that's why it's being banned. I feel like that's not the best thing to focus on.
Do you think it should be banned?
No. I think a lot of the time people do use it as a joke, but clearly it goes a little too far in some cases, so I'd say rather than banning it, we should maybe implement stricter punishments for when it's used in like a bad sense.
It is impeding on your First Amendment rights, and it is not okay to do so. You should be able to say whatever you want.
I think you should say whatever you want. It's from the heart, you know? Like if people have opinions in it, it's free speech, man. Just say what you want to say, man. People can take that from the heart, man. They can't be oh no, he said the B word. Come, man, you gotta believe what you say. Be true to yourself.
Off top running, out of socks, top loading. Really be on golf, just fuck wide in France, paint a face like Picasso. I iced out my vatos, I'm really a big beamer, big bands in my Bentley next. Don't play around on my phone. Give me watch on my wrist, out of date, but it's Rolex. Grizzly up next, I'm up now, stop your bullet vest.
550, 600 hundreds, 720s, let's get straight to it. 810s with that 8 bands, hit the store and get some rubber bands, let's get straight to it. Everybody come together, everybody got the plan, we came with you. So if he steal it, fall on you, we on your hey yo mans, call his mans, make sure they ain't moving fast. Soon as they touch your line, they get with both of the bag, nigga.
Oh, hey, back security, that's on my mama, bro. Easy love, that Yokohama, bro. Made that double, got a Uzi, I don't scuffle, not a banger, with that banger in my glove like an airbag. Only aiming in the sky, call those airbags. All up in the price like I'm ballin', ain't there right in the game that I'm calling. If I need help, about dollars by my feet, kill.
You swear your faithful, she sent her location. I hit her at the trap indicator, she basic. Chop with the laser, get decapitated. Can't smoke, I'm on papers, hold on, this my Jamaica. Want me dead, so I'm steady praying. Ain't no disrespect without retaliation. The hotel, I hit her in the basement, text her later like I'm done with you. I got a situation, baby.
Bro, let me get it in. I'm a dog, I can switch a roll to the light stand. Talking down my burger, more heat than a frying pan. Gucci around my hair, wrapped tight like I'm Taliban.
Like I'm Taliban, how we drop go. Lot of dread heads, lot of chopsticks. Touch my out, get your top ripped. Don't ask the price if you know you ain't tryna cop.
You the type to look around but never caught. Ay, I'm the type to buy the store, make them restock it. Ay, we want everything I own, I will not miss. Grizzly by my side, like a pirate.
Yachty, I might stop rapping for this one reason. If the fans hear this, doing 100 C's.
That was all for this week's episode. Theater Tech needs your help for the production of Romeo and Juliet and The Sound of Music. Come to the next meeting next Thursday at 2 in the Black Box Theater. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, the Homecoming Dance is this weekend. Don't forget to buy your tickets and make sure to get your copy of Heartstrings magazine this Friday.